Admit?
Yep.
Let's see. There. Hi there.
Hey, hey.
Yo. Yo. Carlos Matos.
What's Hey man, it's a pleasure being here. Very, very excited about all of the things that you are creating. That game of Clash of Streamers is insane. Man, that was so fucking funny. I'm having a great time playing it. Listen, very, very imaginative. Lots of different things to do. It's like I got to really watch myself when I'm playing it because time, passes by so fast. Before like 20, 30 minutes just pass by. I'm like, oh man, I gotta get the heck out of here. Addictive stuff,
It's great. It's great. Well, thanks for taking the time to actually have a chat and an interview. A lot of people in my stream really like. I hear some echo. I think. Yeah, I hear some echo. Do you hear echo as well? Test, test, test. Oh yeah, now it's better. Well, there's a bit of echo.
Well, if you say, thank you for that. Well, thank you also for giving me this opportunity to address your audience. I believe, you are in a rocket right now. I think things are going to start happening very fast and very soon, and the game is going to start catching up because it's just fun, and
I wanted to ask you. Let me see here. One second. I wanted to ask you a few questions, right?
hey, shoot, man!
Yeah, it's a bit echo. Do you hear me? Do you hear me fine, or am I?
I hear you perfectly.
Okay, that's fine. That's great. So yeah, basically, what I realized, right? Like you've been in the crypto scene, right? There's a lot of stuff that happened in the past and such, and basically, you're really positive. I mean, like like oh yeah, wait one second. What's the echo you think?
Yeah.
Reese is here, tech
I
guy.
don't know if we can do much about it.
I see.
Because it's a sound from him not coming back.
I see. So like, what if I mute him while I talk?
Yeah, if you can mute him
Yes.
when you talk, maybe just in the sound mixer, just mute Chrome when you're talking.
Oh yeah, where do I do that?
Like, let's see here.
We're fixing here the sound issue.
Volume mixer. So when you're talking, you
Yes.
do this.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. We fixed the echo issue. So when you talk, I have to put you on, just so you know. But yeah, basically what I wanted to say is like the crypto scene is really like crazy, and you've been really, you're actually a legend in the crypto scene. You have your own meme and everything, and basically a lot has happened. And I'm just surprised how you stay so positive, honestly, with all the you're just positive. People hating and you just
Activity and all the stuff that went around. Well, let me clear exactly the story so that your audience understand that Carlos Matos was not one of the creators of BitConnect. I was not a mastermind of that organization. I was an investor, and very excited investor, because for the first time in my life, I was learning about cryptocurrency. For the first time in my life, I was seeing possibilities that before I never thought were possible. So I was extremely excited. And then when I started investing on this thing, I invested $25,610, and in very few time, it became like $125,000. I was shocked because I'm an investor in stocks and different things, and those kinds of percentage gains, I have never seen them in the kind of things that I'm constantly investing. So I was so shocked. I was so impressed. I said, "This is it." And not only that, I'm going to have to share this with the rest of the world, because imagine the impact that something like this can have. So when you invest $25,610 in BitConnect automatically has a system that will give you a pass or access to their annual ceremony. That's the way that I got there. It was not because I was, paid, or there was a contract that they had with me so that I can do that speech. No, I was an enthusiastic investor like so many others who were in a line, who wanted to share the story. And when I was there at the annual conference, I loved it. And it was like, whoa, let's get the party started. I was so excited. Everything was going, there was a lot of people. It was beautiful. I mean, these people spend a lot of money. They want to flash everybody. They actually went crazy with the facility and with everything. They were even giving Lamborghinis and all kinds of different cars and everything as a gift to the major promoters of the of BitConnect. It was crazy. So I am a very high power energy individual. So if you put me in a position where I am talking to an audience, I am going to bring the house down. Knock on wood. That's the effect that I have. I'm a powerful speaker. So I said to myself, man, I'm just going to tell my story and I'm going to let it roll. And when I went there, I didn't prepare anything, but it was just my excitement. I was excited about what I was saying, I was doing. And it just rolled. And, it became what it became. Maybe it went viral and everybody saw that what BitConnect was. And, some people lost their money with BitConnect. That is true. But I don't know why so many people are really kind of, surprised about that. Because the people in it were masterminding a scam. Yeah, that's true. That's correct. But investing is a risky proposition. The moment that you're going to invest, you have got to understand that the bigger the reward, the bigger the risk. So if you see something that's going up like that, I said to myself, now this thing. So one law that I always have in investing is that the moment you invest, if it doubles or triples, take your money out. Take your money out. So my money was out when I already was there in BitConnect. The seed that I put in it was out. And when I left the annual ceremony, BitConnect continued growing, and I think he went above $250,000. Now, I said to myself, this thing is just gonna go crazy, and all of a sudden, boom! It collapsed, and I lost everything. But was I like the world's gonna end and everything is going to? No, I was not that way, because as an investor, I understood that that's just something that was,
Do you feel like people blamed you personally for losing?
There is a good amount of people that that blamed me, because they needed a scapegoat. They needed somebody to put their finger at and to judge, and to find someone where they could take all their anger and all their frustration. And I understand that. And if you have that, bring it on. I understand that. And then when you bring that to me, I will let you know, listen, I was not part of that. I was not a mastermind. It's up to you to believe me or not, but I will honestly tell you what I feel. And then I will let you know, listen, as an investor, you must understand that there is no such a thing as a guaranteed return.
So that's like, I'm just gonna talk about, like a little bit, so you know my background, right? I've been very active in charity. I'm quite a big known personality on the internet as well, and I've had to deal with a lot of hate throughout the years. And of course, like I grew a thick skin, to be able to, like you can't care what people say on the internet. Even though that is the case, I'm still, kind of impressed by your positivity with all this stuff going on. Like, what is, yeah, how do you do that?
I am someone who likes to find out what the most powerful people in the world are doing. So I have been all the time on a quest to find important knowledge that is truly impactful in my life, and I put together certain disciplines that have revolutionized my life. And these disciplines, which which I do on a daily basis, is a holistic way of how to become, like someone who truly understand that human beings are such an amazing miracle and that we are limitless. That there is such a thing as, if there is such a thing as a celestial, powerful being of incredible power, that is who each and every one of us has the potential to be. And what we need to do is really to awaken that power from within, that power within us. And a lot of people take too much time on the outside, trying to change everything that there is around them, trying to even change people around them. And that is the wrong approach. The best approach is to just go within and help yourself and change yourself and grow yourself. And as you're growing from within, and as your thoughts are harmonizing with everything that you're doing, and everything in you is working synchronized, then it's like you emit certain amazing energy, and everything around you starts changing. And of course, you got to follow this principle. The following principle is wake up, okay? Wake up and realize that you must envision and imagine the world that you want to create every day. And that you must look for the skills that you require in order for you to make that envision and imagine world a reality. And with those skills, there are certain actions that you need to do. Well, take a look at which are the actions that you need to do, and start doing them immediately. Take the fucking first step. Don't wait. And if you're wrong, if you make a mistake, so what? Fuck it. No problem. Learn from the mistake. Take a look at what you did. See what was wrong. Understand what is it, what you need to do the next time. At least you're not going to make that mistake that you already did. You already learned that. And that is a warning. You're advancing. You are advancing. Yeah. A lot of people think that a failure is a way to go forward. Friends, you're wrong. A failure is not a way to go forward. A failure is a way to go up. A failure is a way to move forward. So then take the next step, and then the next step. And then what happens is that as time goes by, you will realize that envision and imagine world that you created in your mind is a fucking reflection of the world that is around you.
So, like, I want to ask something very specific, right? Because, like, when you mention this, right, I understand what you're what you're explaining, and I'm listening. I'm truly listening, right? What I just wonder, right? because I'm just trying to understand certain aspects, like because like with everything that like I'm mentioning BitConnect here, and I will connect it to what you just said now, right? Like when happened with BitConnect, I understand investing, and then you had the big scam and all that stuff. Like, how come that you are so positive and open-minded towards different projects with after what happened? And to be more specific, how come you because like when we are sending these NFTs to big personalities, right? Like, people almost think like it sounds too good to be true, it must be a scam. Yet you didn't had that at all, and as you can see, it's legit. I mean, like, we didn't take anything from you. You just get the NFT, it's on your address, you can verify that. How come you have this open-mindedness towards new stuff, even though 9 out of 10 it's a scam? Where do you get that? That's what I want to understand, because like, to me, I would think you might be very skeptical and going like push things away, but you're not. You're really like inclusive. You're really open-minded.
Well, I'm happy that that you put it that way, and I'm happy that you make me this question, because there are so many people out there who are in that position that they just fell one point in time, and then after that, it's like, okay, I'm out of the game. That's it. I'm out. I know all of this thing is a scam, and then they go ahead and generalize. They generalize that everything else that comes to them must be a scam, and that, I think, is where the very big problem is at, and where the very big mistake is at. Listen, it is already proven that the blockchain is an amazing technology, that we know that you cannot cheat, you cannot go ahead and duplicate things when it is created or it is used in this way. And therefore, if I have my MetaMask wallet, and I know that an NFT is coming from that MetaMask that belongs to a specific person, which was already proven that person owns that wallet. Listen, that NFT is legit. That NFT is in the blockchain. That NFT is a piece of property that cannot be taken away from anyone else, except if that person gives you the permission, gives you the authority, allows you, sells it to you in some way, gives you the opportunity or gives you the way to have that NFT. This is amazing. You know what this means? Oh, man, I got chills all over my body. This means we can go back to the Constitution and we can look at property as one of the rights of the Constitution and say to ourselves, now we can truly implement that right. Because now nobody can confiscate your property without your authority, without your permission. Shit, this is fucking big, man.
I know, it's true. It's true. Like, that's why blockchain is a big deal. And yeah, like, I know it's true. But some people might think like, yeah, but what if I'm trying to take advantage of your fame to promote my own project? What if that is, the motive, and I'm trying to get more people suckered into it to scam them? Because like, if you're in the mindset of like, this is maybe a scam, like you see it everywhere. So like, even though it's on the blockchain, maybe you think like, yeah, what if he, tries to promote something and then that way tries to, like get something out of it? Like, because I'm very much into charity, but many people even now say like, nah, it can't be true. What's the catch? Like, you didn't have that at all. And I'm baffled by that, because from my experience with other influencers and everything, there's always like, yeah, what's in it for you? Why are you doing this? Why don't you have that? That is really, for me, I'm just intrigued.
I'm excited about technology. I'm excited about cryptocurrencies. I'm excited about blockchain. I'm excited to see so many amazing projects, a lot of the game projects too. Right now, how are they exploding? a lot of people are becoming very wealthy through some of the NFT games as well, are going fucking crazy. And when I saw yours, I said to myself, this could probably be the next one that's going to explode. So I didn't see it as anything negative. I saw it as an amazing opportunity. So I said to myself, I have to take a look at this. And if it's something that doesn't work out, so what? Another one? Hey, next. Because you see, people don't understand. You cannot shut your life. Every single time you're thinking about the naysayers and about the negative, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. Aren't you in reality just kind of shutting yourself out? Shutting yourself from the opportunities? Shutting yourself from what can be that right now is not ever going to be? Isn't it time that you just say to yourself, you know, I got to take a shot. I got to take an opportunity. And that's exactly what I'm all about. You throw me an opportunity and I see value in it, and I see that, you know, it's something that makes sense, and I see that there is excitement in the industry for it, and I see the value on it, and I see that it provides a solution that's going to last for 50, 100 years to come. Then listen, you don't have to tell me anything else. I'm all in. It's like, hey, come on, motherfucker. What the fuck are we waiting for? Let's do it right now. Yeah. Right now. Let's go.
Like you played the game, right? Like honestly, right? Because when I see the tweets, right, I see your tweets and stuff. Like, how much is a character and how much is, like, do you sincerely like the game? Because I like the game a lot myself. My viewers like it. It's growing. It's really growing rapidly. But I sometimes wonder how much is a character and how much is sincerely, like, you played it and you love it. Like, I wonder.
I will tell you something. When I am playing it, I really don't understand a lot of the shit that I'm doing, because there's so many things going on. But I like the fact that I can go into the thing when I am fighting my character. My character has like this team of, you know, like real tough motherfuckers, and it just like blows everybody else. And I won. It's like there is a few times that I lose, but most of the time I'm winning. I'm like, yeah, baby. And then I go and I get rewards, and I go and I make my characters even stronger with each fight, because I get some more coins and some more strength and so much power. And the entire game for me is like a game of growing, becoming all the time stronger, more powerful. So that is the thing that excites me. Now, do I understand all the ins and outs? Not yet, because I'm quite new at it. But I think as time goes by and I start understanding it more, it's going to get even much more excited for me.
Did you play any other NFT games, or is this the first one?
This is the first one.
I see. Yeah, because it is like Clash of Streamers or Clash of Influencers or whatever you call it. Like, it's really, I mean, from my own experience, I played all NFT games and stuff. It's by far the best one. Although, and it's also the one on mobile. Most of these games are just on PC because of TOS on Apple and Google and stuff. But what I'm just wondering, right? Because you were mentioning that you see it blow up, right? And I also see it blow up. I mean, right now we're almost at 500,000 downloads and it's going well. But what I've come to experience, and this is where maybe I'm, checking with you if you have any advice or tips, it is extremely hard to basically get listed on exchanges or basically be accepted by the crypto scene through the normal path. Like, we are contacting these exchanges, the game is out, the game is working, it's all, it's making money, it's all working well, and yet we are struggling to just, even be listed, while there is other game concepts that are not even out, that are getting more buzz and everything. Like, what is it that we are doing like, where do we have to improve?
I can tell you immediately what you got to do. The first thing that you have to do is you have to learn to relax. And you have to learn that right now, you have already achieved an amazing, okay, position. Where you at right now, some people don't even fucking dream about it. But you want to move at the speed of light. You want to move even faster. I want you to relax in where you are and realize that as time goes by and you keep working and you keep just letting other people work and work and work, and you keep propagating this idea, and other people start liking the game, and the game really starts getting root and starts keep growing and growing and growing, those exchanges are going to say, holy shit, look at this fucking shit. Look at what's going on. And when you go ahead and Google, Clash of Streamer, the first thing that comes is fucking you guys. And you're like, did you see that shit? That is what is possible. So what you need to do is just to continue growing in an organic way and keep on exciting people with amazing possibilities, with amazing abilities within the game. Make it excited, make it also profitable for people to actually play. And as time goes by and people really start understanding the game and start working on the game, and then you start putting, you got a channel or something, you start putting some testimonials of real people that are playing all over the world. Say, well, I am not anymore working because, I am playing Clash of Streamer, and I have realized that it's truly God giving me a real nice amount of money on a daily basis, on a weekly basis. And actually, this is what I do for a living. People were like, did you hear that?
So it's not about networking.
When that kind of thing happens, when that kind of thing happens, it's just simply inevitable. It's simply inevitable that the exchangers, will just list what you got. But I want you, I beg you, relax. Take it easy. let things boil. You got right now good soup going on. Let it boil. Let it really take hold. Let it get strength. And it's going to happen. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Okay?
So it's not about like, I understand the relaxed part. So it's not about like networking or whatever. Like, it's just about...
No, of course, it's part of all of that. It's part of all of that. You play the book. You play the book of networking with all the, the powerful people. But at the same time, you make sure that you put all that root that I just shared with you, that you let it boil, that you let the testimonies, that you let the things going on. And within that, you're going to find the influencers. Within that, you're going to network. Within that, you're going to find the big shots. Within that, you could probably find some of the fucking peoples of the exchanges themselves. They'll be playing the fucking game. There's like, you guys in the exchange, you guys know I'm playing this game, Clash of the Streamer. I have seen it. I'm doing it right now. And let me just share with you what I did last year. And they're talking, you got to list it.
Well, yeah, that's quite clear. It's quite clear-cut advice.
Yeah.
Like,
and you have right now you have an amazing group of followers and people who are really excited about the game. Use that. Take those group of people, keep incentivizing, keep motivating, keep letting them.
So what should they do?
Keep spread the word. And you know what it is? Nothing is more powerful than what? The word of mouth. What do you think? Why do you think the Herbalife is the power that is? Have you taken a look at the fucking stocks of Herbalife? Herbalife's doing crazy money. Why? It's the word of mouth. Word of mouth, my friend. It's nothing more powerful than that. That's the real networking. People excited about something, share with some friends and relatives that they know. They get excited. They share with all the friends and relatives that they know. Before you know it, boom, chakalaka boom. Got a fucking volcano on you.
So from your own experience, right? Like, well, this is the first NFT game, but like just because you seem, I mean, like you seem quite excited about it. Why?
Because I think that, the fact that you could play it on a mobile device is really, really exciting. The fact that you can share with friends and you can invite friends and you can create like a group of people that can play with you. That's really awesome. So I think that it has all of the different things so that it can happen.
I see, I see. I'm gonna take some questions from the stream if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so guys, do you have any questions for Carlos Matos here? He's taking his time to do this interview. Someone asked, what is your name in the game so I can join your community? Because people can join your community.
Simple, Carlos Matos.
How much would you sell your NFT for?
Look, I saw some monkeys that were selling for millions of dollars. I saw some CryptoPunk guy that was selling for $11.8 million. I want you to understand one thing. I am a piece of the cryptocurrency history. Do you have an understanding what that is? This means that every single year that passes by, whatever I do is going to continuously keep adding value. There's only one Carlos Matos. There will never be another. And I am a motherfucking powerhouse. So I do not see myself selling my NFT that easily. So, just keep beating on it. I don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I don't need money. So, but if you entice me with some real good money, if there is a couple of millionaires that are listening already there, you guys want to throw some couple of millions and entice me and excite me, okay, that probably will do it, but anything else than that, it's not happening.
So quite some people wonder, and this is with all positivity, are you on drugs? Without, just wondering.
Of course I am on drugs. There is a very important guy that I understand, that I know. His name is Wim Hof, and Wim Hof always talks about being high on your own supply. See, people don't understand that the mind, our entire body, we create all the opiates, all the cannabinoids. We actually have a fucking pharmacy in our system. If you're able to really tap into this, you can do amazing, incredible things. But you have to learn to do that. You have to learn to go ahead and tap into that powerful, the powerful light that you are. But all those chemicals and everything is within you. You don't need to take anything. I don't take any extra stuff. Everything is within me.
I see. Some people ask, what is your portfolio?
Oh, I own Tesla. No, yeah, I own Tesla. I own BitConnect. No, joke. I own Bitcoin. I own Ethereum. I own AMP. I also own UMA. Those are the majors. Yeah.
Do you have any connections in the crypto world, or are you kind of isolated? Like just seen as a meme, or do you have a network?
I'm Carlos Matos. Everybody's connected to me.
I see.
I am also a life coach, and I do very well as a life coach. I make good money, but I decided not to be a life coach anymore. I had 7 people right now that I'm providing life coach. They pay me $500 per hour each. I give them 3 hours. They also give me $1,000 of commitment deposit, per week. But at the end of the week, I always ask them if you did your work, if you did everything, and I don't police that. So if they say they did, I give them the $1,000. I accept Bitcoin and Ethereum only, but I am now going to stop my life coaching program for a little bit, for a while, because I'm also an ABA therapist and I work with autistic children. And there's been a growth in the population of children that are hitting their head. And there is very few therapists that specialize in exterminating that behavior. And I am one of those. And I'm being called a lot to work with children in that situation. There are parents that call me, and my heart goes out to them because I know what kind of a serious problem is that. It could be life or death. So I am going to put out the the life coaching. So just the guys that are with me right now are going to be like 1.5 more weeks if they have, and after that I am not going to be doing life coaching until I feel that this problem right now of this population is decreasing, is being handleable. I just want to do part of dealing with this problem because it's serious. Because my own son used to have this issue, and it was really devastating for my ex-wife and I. And it happened that I was the one that helped him because the other ABA therapist couldn't help him. So I decided to go ahead and take the solution, take the problem in my own hands and find a solution. I did find the solution. I helped my son and so on. And that's the reason why I became an ABA therapist. And so if some of you guys want to receive life coaching from me, I am sorry right now. I'm not accepting, even I already told the people, even a list that I had, a waiting list that I have, I ripped it off. And I told the people I am not anymore having anybody on the waiting list. When I mention that I'm going to be doing life coach, you guys can send me your request again, because I want to start brand new, fresh. So that's it for that.
How much does money mean to you?
Money is a way for me to be free. I think it's important to be free, to have time to do the things you want to do. So that's the reason why I believe everybody should be wealthy. Everybody should have a lot of money, because if you have a lot of money, you control your time. And if you control your time, then you can spend time on the things that you truly want to do. For example, the things that I'm doing are things that I want to do. I want to be an ABA therapist. I want to be a life coach. I want to do the things that I'm doing. I want to be right here speaking with you. This is my design. This is not by somebody else's design. See, when somebody asks me, Carlos, how's your day doing? I tell them, what are you talking about? It's going amazing. I designed it. What else is going to be? Incredible. Fascinating. Because it has to. Because I'm the one that designs my own day.
I want to see if there's more questions here from viewers. Let me see here. Like, do you know more about the projects that you have the game Clash of Streamers? Do you know about all the crypto stuff behind it, or you?
TINO. You will find me there. And also, if you go ahead and go into Google and you go ahead and Google Carlos Matos, the first person you're going to see why you go ahead and Google Carlos Matos, and out of million Carlos Matos all over the world, the only one that that comes out immediately on the top is this guy here.
So people should follow you on Twitter. Like Reese, maybe you can put his Twitter handle in the chat so people can find it. Like, is there anything else that are you a content creator?
Once you're in the Twitter account, I'll put links to our videos that I do on YouTube, and then you can follow me to my YouTube account as well. And my YouTube account has like about 6,000, close to 6,000 followers. My Twitter account has like about 1,000 plus followers. It's growing really rapidly. I'm expecting it to just blow up within a couple of months, couple of years. It's gonna be crazy.
So like
another thing that I want to share with people is that I am doing private NFTs for occasions like weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. I had so much fun just recently. One of the people that I did an NFT to, he was so excited because he gave the NFT to his lady, and the lady saw me saying happy birthday to her and doing the hey, and she was just completely fucking thrilled about it. He sent me a message. He said, Carlos, look at what she said, and I was just so happy to see the kind of excitement that you could see on the things that she said. So it brings me a lot of joy to bring happiness to people by doing this kind of thing. So NFTs, if you have a new baby, if you have a birthday, if you have an anniversary, if you have a company, if you want to shout out for a crypto company, shout out, there's so many endless different NFTs that I can do. I usually do it for like a 30-second video or a picture. And right now, because I got a waiting list, it takes about 3 to 4 days to get one of my NFTs. I believe with time, the waiting list will get longer, so it's probably going to get more than 3 to 4 days. Do not expect to pay less than 1 ETH for one of my NFTs.
So when you say like NFTs, it's like NFT that a hash that links to a video of 30 seconds.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, because what you're holding is a piece of history in the cryptocurrency, it is very likely that what you're holding is going to go up in price as time goes by.
So
now, is that financial advice? No, I'm not. Financial advisory is not, not telling you to buy or to sell. Whatever the fuck you do is on your own scam, bro.
So people have to DM you on Twitter if they are interested in that.
Exactly. There is also my Google address. I mean my Gmail address. You could email me at carlosmatoscoaching@gmail.com. carlosmatoscoaching@gmail.com. Talking about that, there are some of the NFT gamers that are sending me proposals to do NFTs and to do kind of shout outs for them as well. So that I just want to share that with you. You might have some of your competitors saying, hey, come on, we want Carlos Matos to do this. So you may want to run before they do it. I probably give you priority since I'm already playing your fucking game.
You're really good at you're really good selling yourself. Good seller.
Well, let me tell you that the power it is that everything that I am saying is true.
Yeah. I have to say it's a very unique experience to have this interview and to see the excitement and the positivity.
Absolutely. Is there any question from your audience? Because I got other events that I have to deal with, so let me know.
Let me quickly check, right? Like, what I just want to say is like, thanks a lot for your time and, for showing up here and being able to, answer some questions and do this interview. I'm really glad that you also like the game. And just, I was just interested in asking these questions. If there's anything you need or whatever, you can always, DM us as well. Because things are gonna, it's gonna get more and more serious. So it's good to know each other and at least, have this chat. And
listen, there may be certain events in New York City where I'm going to be at. I probably may invite you. Connections with the biggest hitters in the cryptocurrency arena. So you may want to come to some of these ones. I'll probably have you in mind. Listen, I loved the interview. Your questions were on target. Your audience was amazing, and we should do this again. Sometime in the future.
If things blow up, and
I'm looking forward. And listen, right there when you say if things blow up, you know what you're doing? You're already putting inhibition words into your mind. I want you to say, when things blow up. You heard the language? You are going to become what you think about. That is the one principle that all of the most powerful men throughout history have always come to one understanding. That we become what we think about. So therefore, stop saying if. Come on, motherfucker, say when things blow up.
When things blow up, I'll remember that you're the first that got into the game and stuff, and I'll definitely do a follow-up.
There you go. That's what I love to hear. Hey guys, it's been a pleasure touching base with you. You guys rock. And this is Carlos Matos signing off. Take care, everybody.
Thanks a lot. See you, man. Bye.